storm is going to develop for Friday in Ontario. It's going to do something a little different than what we've seen with our temperatures as of late in Ontario. And then Japan. Boy, you've had the short end of the stick. A volcano yesterday to now a typhoon. That's what we call a hurricane in the Pacific. We call it a typhoon in that region. All right, let's take a look at the contrast in our temperatures. This is a look at yesterday's daytime highs. Regina only 11 degrees. Winnipeg only 10 behind a cold front. But out ahead of that cold front was what we call the warm sector. And Pembroke was the hottest spot in the whole country, 26.4 degrees. Once the cold front worked its way through, didn't take long to see the results of what it did. 5 degrees in Chapleau. Again, this is yesterday, and 5 for Timmins. 24 degrees for Toronto. But temperatures this evening, a little bit cooler. It wasn't a bad day in Ontario today, just a little bit soggy out there, a little bit rainy. 12 degrees for you, Edmonton, this evening. Calgary at about 8 degrees. I wish it was 18. 13, though, for you, Vancouver, where it's always pretty constant, moderate type of climate on the west coast. 11 degrees for Abbotsford Wednesday morning, 5 for Grand Prairie, 3 for Calgary. Let's take a look at the morning highs for you in the prairies. 10 degrees in Saskatoon, 10 for Regina with some showers. The cool down you can really see in Red Deer. We have a cold front that's working its way through, and that's really going to drop those temperatures. Wednesday morning, not too bad for Ontario behind that cold front. 9 degrees for Sault Ste. Marie. Yeah, people, I dare say, almost bundled up. But, you know, this is nothing compared to what we might be seeing on the weekend. I was taking a look at some weather data through the weather models, and really a chill down as far as our temperatures are concerned, especially if you're up in cottage country or northwestern Ontario. A lot of people getting up for a fall getaway. This is the system. I know it's scooting along there pretty quickly, but on the backside of this low is really when we're going to start to feel the temperature shift with those northwesterly winds. So precip right into Saturday. So Friday into Saturday, it's going to be a little wet. My brother, maybe he's watching the show, was asking me for, his personalized forecast. Hey, Jaclyn, what's it going to do on Saturday? It's going to be wet, Jay. It's going to be a little bit wet. Windsor, partly cloudy on your Thursday, 24 degrees, and then cooling off. There's the results of that colder air moving in Friday into Saturday, and some heavy rainfall, particularly for cottage country. Speaking of heavy rainfall,